Nearly 3,000 more people have tested positive for the coronavirus in Maryland. 17 more are hospitalized. 46 more people have died. The positivity rate is now over 8.5%. Health officials warn thousands more people could die this month. But a doctor at Johns Hopkins says there is light at the end of the tunnel. WJZ is live. Annie Rose Ramos tells us about that. Annie Rose?
Lynn, good morning and Happy New Year to you. A grim message from the CDC, who says as many as 24,000 more lives could be lost by the end of January. This as doctors from Johns Hopkins say with a vaccine we could be going back to normal by the summer or fall.
Almost 1 year in, and the world is still feeling the wrath of the COVID-19 pandemic.
While there is a tremendous amount of optimism and excitement for the summer months,
More than 1 million people have died worldwide. More than 5,700 of those victims were here in Maryland. And while the vaccines may be the best option to stifle the spread, look at this map of Maryland. Less than 1% of the Baltimore metro area has been vaccinated so far. That includes Anne Arundel, Baltimore, Carroll Harford, and Howard counties, along with Baltimore City. And Maryland is not alone. It's a nationwide problem. The federal government said 20 million people would have gotten the vaccine by today. That number is actually closer to 2.7 million. Dr. Ellie Klein, an emergency medicine professor with Johns Hopkins Medicine, said better days are ahead with summer and fall. But we first have to get through a dangerous winter.
this is the final surge, right, of COVID. Like, once the vaccine is in wide-scale distribution, we're not going to have this problem. We're not going to have to shut things down anymore. We're not going to have to avoid going to each other's houses. And so, but unfortunately, we have to get through the next couple months.
And Tim, experts say there was a learning curve when it came to administering this new vaccine. They're hoping to get help from the federal government in order to give out these shots even quicker in the new year. Reporting live, I'm Annie Rose Ramos for WJZ.
Thank you, Annie Rose. The unemployment crisis continues across the country and right here in Maryland. Nationally, 787,000 Americans filed for first-time unemployment benefits. 18,000 of them are Marylanders. Now, while the number of claims is still alarmingly high, officials say it's the lowest it has been in 4 weeks. The Maryland Department of Labor sent an update about the new and extended CARES Act program. In a statement, the department says there will be no gap in benefit eligibility, but there may be a delay in the receipt of payment. Eligible claimants will receive all benefits they are owed, and payment will be backdated with the program.
For yet another year, more than 300 people were killed in Baltimore. Mayor Brandon Scott and faith leaders remember those lives lost during a virtual vigil. Amy Kawada reports on the violent year in the city.
Honoring the lives lost to violence in Baltimore City. The violence devastating far too many families. A virtual vigil of remembrance held through Facebook Live on New Year's Eve. The names of each victim read out loud by Mayor Brandon Scott, joined by faith leaders and community organizers.
Robert Green, age 27.
As of Thursday morning, Baltimore Police Department reported 334 homicides in 2020. That's slightly down from the 348 homicides reported in 2019. This year, officials drew attention to a heightened violence against women.
Tonight, we're going to honor their light, and we're going to send love, light, and comfort to the loved ones that they left behind.
Pastors and community leaders shared words of grief while offering support to families impacted. As we turn the page to a new year, city officials are calling for change.
We know that we will work together continuously to make our neighborhoods a safer place as we move into 2021.
And in a statement, Mayor Scott says city leaders will, quote, recommit ourselves to the work of building public safety as a city in the years ahead. For WJZ, I'm Amy Kawada.